the first thing I want to do is maybe try to categorize what can define a multi-game GOAT. You might be sick at mad games. I know people that are sick at mad games, better than me at some games. But why don't the community consider that person a GOAT? Because there's a few things you need in order to be a GOAT. You know, a person that is considered the greatest of all time, one of the greatest of all times. You gotta keep the homage real, and you gotta pay the respects, because there's a lot of people that have put in a lot of work, sacrifice, you know, sweat and tears to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're good now. You're good now.
Okay.
I see this screen.
So there's multi-game GOATs, there's dual game GOATs, you know, or best of 2 or 3 games, and then there's single game or solo game GOATs. Now, for the multi-game GOATs, the first thing I think is that you have to be a champion of a main stage Evo game. That's number 1. And then number 2, I think that you should be a champion of at least 6 fighting games for the multi-game one. At least 6, because there's already one for, like, if you're just the best at 2 or 3 games. So multi-game has to be super elite. Otherwise, you could just win one tournament on a ton of games and say, yeah, I'm this. So at least a champion of at least 6 fighting games. Then you have to be a tournament winner in at least 5 countries. You can't call yourself a GOAT if only your local boys know you. You could win your weekly every week on 10 games. You could learn DNF Duel, Cross Tekken, KOF, Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5, Third Strike, Mortal Kombat, Injustice 2. You could do all that in your weekly and then say, yeah, man, I'm the multi-game GOAT. No, you need to travel. You have to have international presence. People should know your name around the world. Your name should ring bells globally. If you're a multi-game GOAT, that should speak to more. Bruv, I was at Evo and people came up to me running over from, I don't know, yonder, about six or 7 of them. Where your fans from Haiti? I'm like, I've never even been to Haiti. And I've got people that, but Ryan Hart, the name is known there. And that's the kind of thing that you should be on if you're like a multi-game GOAT. People should know your name. So like Daigo, he's won tournaments everywhere. Tokido, everywhere. Like, you know, so I think those 3 criteria are important to claim the throne of being a multi-game GOAT. In my list of multi-game GOATs is Justin Wong.
Facts.
Okay. Tokido. Me, Justin Wong, Tokido, me, Daigo. Then it gets tricky because Justin Wong's won tournaments on about 15 games, same as Tokido. Kazunoko's won tournaments on about 6 games. Sonic Fox about 11. Daigo about 10 games. Chris G about 13 games. Daigo about 10 games. Goichi 9 games.
Oh, I was about to name them too. Okay.
Goichi about 9 games. Yeah.
I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
So that's a long road, you know.
Pat yourself on the back.
It's a long road.
You got Guinness records, bro. I don't got one yet. You know what I'm saying?
It's coming. I know Justin Wong got some Guinness records as well, and I know Daigo got one as well. So yeah, it's coming. So, but you know, I'm older than a lot of these guys as well, so there's that too. What makes people like Sonic Fox really good is the speed they did it in. They did that over, like, I've been in this game for a minute. They did what they've done in 5 years. You know, we're talking about me, I'm looking 25 years into the game. Justin Wong 17 years, Tokido 16 years, Kazunoko 9 years, Daigo 24 years. Bruv, Sonic Fox is in this category after 5 years. That's big. That's big. So you have to look at that as well. It's not just what you accomplished, but in the time frame you accomplished it in. So I think Sonic Fox is in there, man. I think they're in there as one of the multi-game GOATs. For their skill, number of games, the amount of games championed, and the speed they did it in. You know,
I can actually give you an example as well. So
yeah, but Sonic Fox has won tournaments in about 5 countries though, so actually it's fully legit everywhere. Chris G also about 5 countries. You know, he's a bit young. He's a bit older than Sonic Fox. He's 20. They got a 7-year gap between them, the age gap. So yeah, Justin Wong, Tokido, Daigo, Sonic Fox, me, and then it's really hard because Chris G is really developed. Chris G has won tournaments on 13 games. I don't know how long he's been playing though. You know, I don't know how long he's been playing the games. But
I got you. I'll break it down.
And he's an Evo champion. You know, that Marvel stint was just wild. He's got international presence and he's won tournaments on more than 6 fighting games. So if I go by my own metric, he's one of the multi-game GOATs of all time. You know,
Yes.
Goichi I have less information on. I don't really know about his what the weight of his tournament wins are. He's definitely an Evo champion. I don't think he's won tournaments in 6 countries.
Okay.
In 5 countries, but I know he's played more than 6 fighting games. I'm pretty sure he's won tournaments on 6 fighting games or more. But yeah, for him, it would just be that he hasn't been about enough. You can't just win in Japan and say, yeah, I'm a whatever. So yeah, Daigo solidified, obviously. He's got let me see now. So I'm 2 years older than Daigo. He's won 6 Evos, bro. 6 Evos. So he definitely won the Evos.
You say you 2 years older
Yeah.
than that. You could have fooled me, boy. Black don't crack.
Don't crack ever, man.
That melanin is crazy, boy.
Yeah, at least last time I checked, I don't know if it was just a few months different than maybe just 1 year older, and I didn't get that. But yeah, I think I'm 2 years older than him. Yeah. So but I swear it was just a few months. Anyway,
Okay.
so yeah. So he got 6 Evos. He's won SBO. He's won Topanga. I mean, he hasn't won Capcom Cup, but he's won, because what people don't recognize is SBO is just as big as an Evo win. SBO was big. When I was coming up, that was the dream, to win an SBO. It wasn't Evo back then. It was SBO. If you go to Japan and you win an SBO, no one can talk shit ever. It's guaranteed. It's that no one could ever touch that. Topanga was also one of them ones where if you win Topanga, bro, it's not Evo, but it's like a Capcom Cup where it's just the top invited elite players. You know,
It's a kumite. It's
Yeah.
literally a kumite
Yeah.
in the sense of the word. Yeah.
yeah, and it's long sets, no quick 2 out of 3. It's like long. They're doing first to 7s, first to 10s. It's long. You win that, bro. If you beat Daigo in the first to 10, Missei, Bonchan, if you beat Momochi, YHC Mochi, if you beat Sako, if you beat all these guys first to 10, bro, you're solidified, man. So anyway, he's won Topanga 4 times, man. Daigo's won Topanga 4 times.
4
times. People are scraping the barrel at 1 win. Bonchan's got his 1 win. He's out. He's like, yo, I'm out. But he's won this 4. He's won SBO twice. He's won Evo 6 times.
Was one of the SBOs, was that Vampire Savior?
Probably, yeah. Probably.
One of them, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and he's got his 2 Guinness World Records as well. 10 games. He's won tournaments on 10 games, and his career length is 27 years. So yeah, 16 victorious in 16 countries. Daigo has won tournaments in 16 countries. So that he's a fighting game GOAT. There's no discussion there. That he's got every box ticked. It's overkill. It's overkill from Daigo. It's overkill. So yeah, then myself, I'm a bit older. I've won 2 Evos. I've got 5 Guinness World Records. I've won tournaments on 29 games.
Can you name those Evos that you've won, Ryan?
Yeah, man. So I came first in 2004, Tekken Tag.
Right.
One, and then I came first in 2008 with the Tekken 5 DR. And I'm a bit gutted because, to be really just keeping it 100% real, I didn't really know the weight of what winning Evo meant back then because we were younger, and it was just like you're just part of the experience. And shout outs to Q-Dan's, really nice guy as well. I mean, I really appreciated him at Evo 2019. He came up to me in the casino. I said, "What's good, Q-Dans?" He's like, "Yeah, what's up?" And he had his translator there. One of the. I think that guy is like a streamer in Korea. You know, he speaks good English, and he was with Q-Dans. He was a very nice guy. I'd never seen him before, but he came and kind of started translating for Q-Dans, and he just gave me one of the nicest messages I'd ever gotten from someone in the FGC, like from like a top Asian player, you know. And Q-Dan's like, you know, the legend, you know what I'm saying? The Evo champion, the Tekken World Tour champion. He comes over to me and yeah, and he, I can't remember how we got into that part of the conversation, but, you know, because he had lost to someone. He lost in the finals to Lohai. That, yeah, it was 2018, yeah. So he lost in the finals to Lohai, and I had lost to someone. I think I still did well, though. I got like top 8 or whatever. But yeah, and then he said, "But you know what, Ryan, because I get a lot of, you know, well, you're not Asian, so you're not that good." And, you know, people always try and downplay me because of my skin color, because of where I'm born. You know, I'm British. You're not American, so you're not that good. You know, I've had it all. I've had it all. If you're from Britain, you're trash. You know, if you're black, not Asian, you're not, you know, pick something from the list.
I already know.
Pick something from the list. I've had that, you know. And Q-Dan's come over to me and we was chatting a little bit through the translator back and forth. A bit slow, you know, because obviously it's got to go 3 ways, each message and that. And then he goes, "Ryan, I just want you to know, you have been famous in Korea long before you ever won Evo." I was like, what? I was like, what? I'd never heard that before because I don't know what they talk about in Korean. I don't speak Korean. My hango's trash. Like, I'm like, right. And yeah, he really hit me with those bars. And I was like, because apparently it was a really big deal when I beat the Korean guy, Kim Bong-min, in the long 4-hour death match that we had. And that word traveled back to Korea. Like, there's this guy from the UK. Like, don't mess with him. You know, he's very, very good. And this is before the times of money and streams and, you know, really just playing for the cameras. And this was just about raw skill and talent, you know. So to get my name mentioned based on that, it was really tough. You don't know me because I did some fancy ESPN interview that was covered in 81 countries. So now everyone knows my name. No, you know me from word of mouth through proof of the pudding of the skill I put into the game. That's how my name is rocking around because of that.
Right.
So that really touched me. You know, you didn't have to tell me that. We weren't even talking about that. He just came out of it. So yeah, he is a class act, man, that guy. Class. So yeah, Q-Dance, man. So that would probably be my list for the multi-game GOATs. You know what? Recently, though, I'm also looking at potentially adding Infiltration in there. Because Infiltration has been winning on, like, what is he won tournaments on SF4, SF5, Cross Tekken. He won tournaments on Samurai. He won Evo Samurai Showdown.
Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear, bro. This guy's got games under the belt. He's won about 6 Evos as well, no, with all the Evos and the Evo Japans and all that. Like, I think Info might be in there as well, you know. I know people he's not really flavor of the month these days because of all the stuff, but yeah, like, Justin Wong, Tokido, Daigo, Sonic Fox, Chris G, me, Infiltration. I still don't know if I want to put Kazunoko or Gorichi in there yet because I don't know enough about both of their international presence and, you know, how many games they've won tournaments on exactly. I mean, I think Kazunoko's won tournaments on about 6 games, so maybe. But I'd have to check it. Because I know he's been winning on a lot of games as well. And he's also a Capcom Cup champion. He hasn't won an Evo, but I put him in the potential list because he's won a Capcom Cup, that's massive, right? So,
very impactful, yeah.
Yeah, that's massive. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. Tell me, man, what's your list and why? Multi-game GOATs. So that's that, guys. Did I miss anyone? Did I miss any potential multi-game GOATs of all time? Write in the comments what you thought of my list. Let us know what your list is. Of course, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let us know what you think of the channel. Let us know what you think of the pieces in the channel. It's great to have you on board. Big shout outs to the GOATs that have passed the test of time. Of course, Justin Wong, Tokido, Ryan Hart, Umehara, Daigo, through decades and decades of grinding and hard graft, have managed to still find a place in the FGC till this very day. So big shout outs to those guys. Then of course the new age multi-game GOATs in Sonic Fox, Chris G and Infiltration. Big congrats to those guys as well. Big shout outs for all their hard work and determination as well. Absolutely amazing stuff from everybody. Yeah, I'm just feel really privileged to be a part of that group, you know. I mean, these guys are people that are no slouches, really hard workers, and I'm really happy to see that people put me in amongst these amazing people. So yeah, thank you so much to you guys as well, and that's about it for this one. So guys, once more, like, subscribe, let us know what you thought in the comments, let us know your list. Who would your multi-game GOATs of all time be? Love to hear from you guys. Take care till the next one. Peace.